So here I am. I'm going to start out with this foundation. This is the MAC Studio Fix foundation. It dries like a matte finish, so that's why I like it. But it is one of those foundations that you have to build on. So you can put one layer, let it dry a little bit, and then go back and put more, just to make sure that it's full coverage. And as you see here, I'm trying to get my whole face. So foundation, hence the word foundation, is that. It's just that. It's the foundation for your makeup. Sometimes I do my highlighting and contouring first. Just depends on the look that I'm going for. But most of the time I'll do my foundation first. Then I'll go back and do my highlighting and contouring. And you see me here putting foundation on my eyes. That just serves as a primer or a base for the foundation. I'm sorry, not the foundation, for the eyeshadow, excuse me. Because I am going to do a little bit of eyeshadow. I already know the look that I'm going for, so kind of setting the stage for that. So this is the blueprint. I do put it on my eyes, my eyelid, put it underneath my chin, my neck, just so that it blends all the way down and that it doesn't look like my face and my neck are two different colors. Now I'm starting with the highlighting and contouring. I like this NYX. It's a foundation actually. It's not even a concealer. I use them interchangeably. So I just started with that, using it as a concealer because I like the consistency of it. It's creamy, but it's also thick and it gives me full coverage. That's what I like. So I'm using that under my eyes, and you'll see I'll use that as my highlighting tool for my highlighting and contouring. What I'm using here is my MAC foundation. It's NW47, so it's 2 shades darker than my normal complexion. I use that to do my contouring, so that'll go on my cheeks, and then it'll kind of curve in my forehead, try to make my forehead look a little smaller and give me that oval appearance on my face. I also do a little bit on my chin and then along my jawline, as you'll see. So pay attention to that. And again, you can use concealers, foundations, whatever works for you. This is just the way I do it. And then, of course, down the sides of your nose to kind of slim it out, make it trim, make your nose look very long for people who have short noses. And it's a different trick for people who have long noses. This is the Beauty Blender. I wet my Beauty Blender a little bit with a little water. It makes it a little bit easier for the makeup to blend out and kind of spread the way I want it to. So when you're doing the blending, you want to make sure that you blend, blend, blend. It's very important so that when you are finishing your makeup, you don't have any harsh lines. As you can kind of see there, it's fading out. And if you feel like you take off too much makeup, you can put more back. But you do want to make sure that there's no harsh lines with your makeup. So that part takes a little bit more time. Blend it out as much as you can. You won't regret it because you can always go back and fix it. I decided to go back in with the flat brush just to carve my nose out a little bit. I felt like I took a little bit too much makeup off and it wasn't as defined. So I'm trying to clean it up here so that it gives me the look that I have. It's a little bit off, but hey, I'm not perfect. So that's why I'm going back to try to fix those mistakes. I'm just going to clean my eyebrows up just a little bit. Normally I don't fill in my eyebrows, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to darken them just a little bit to give it a more bold appearance when you're actually watching the video or looking at the pictures, so you can see how it actually should look. I don't normally do it on a regular basis, but I'll show you how to do it. And I take just a brown pencil. I never use black. Nobody should be using a black pencil. We are not Armenian. If you are Armenian, okay, you can use black. Mostly the only people that have jet black eyebrows. And even if you are African American and you have black eyebrows, use brown. It makes it look more natural. Then I go under there and clean it up just a little bit. I'll clean up the top a little bit too. Now what I'm gonna go do is go back in and cover up these spaces. I lightly dab my foundation back on my face, and this is like my second layer. Remember I told you the first layer I use, and because it's a light but full coverage foundation, I go back and just make that foundation stick a little bit or make it more heavy. That second layer always kind of seals the deal. So I'll go back and lightly dab because I don't want to completely hide my highlighting and contouring, but I do want to make sure that everything looks even. So as you can see there, you can still see where I did the highlighting and contouring, but the face actually looks more smooth and even. This is the infamous ByDanyelle banana powder. I use this to set my concealer, and it really helps the makeup stay in place, and it kind of gets rid of that shine. It gives you that flat but nice soft look. I use it on people whose makeup that I do, and I put kind of a heavy amount just so that when I dust it off, I know that it has done the job and I'm not dusting off too much. So I start out with a lot so that when it's time to get rid of the baking, then I know that it's still some in place to do the job. And now we wait patiently. This is the baking everybody's talking about. You're baking, you're gorgeous. You can see that face already like showing. So you're just like pampering yourself. Time. Oh, yeah. Waiting patiently. Baking. Next, I go in and do my eyes. While I am baking and I'm waiting, I go in and do my eyes. I'm not going to do anything too dramatic because I know I want a bold lip. So I'm just going to do a little bit of shadowing on my eye, and then I'll go back and I'll do something a little lighter just to bring my eye forward, make it pop a little bit, but nothing too dramatic because, again, I know what kind of lip I'm doing and I'm trying to make it pop. What's that? Wait a minute. Whoa, thought I heard something. Yeah, the baking is over. Dust it off, dust it off. Lightly dust it off with like a powder brush and blend it at the same time. Because if it leaves a harsh line, you want to get rid of that line. Blend it all out. This is a new MAC lipstick that I bought. It's called Instigator. I think this is my new favorite lipstick. I really like the way it shows up. It's really dark and bold, and I love it. Before, my favorite makeup was, dang, I can't even remember the name of it now, but it was a really dark, dark purple, like almost black. It was really pretty. And I'm going to use a little mascara under my eyes. I have eyelash extensions on, so I'm not going to put on the strip lashes, but I'm going to try to make my eyelashes pop a little bit. And I'm going to put, I know you're not supposed to, but I am going to put a little mascara on my lash extensions because I've found a way, haha, to get it off without making my eyelashes, the lash extensions come off. So I'll be pretty safe. I'm just going to put a little bit under both eyes, and then I'll put just a little bit on the actual lash extensions, not a lot at all. So forgive me if my eyes don't pop as much because I'm not using a strip lash and I'm not putting heavy mascara on my top eyelashes. And voila, 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 bring the hair down and bring it on in. Yeah, girl. This is the finished product. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if there's anything I can do to help you get better in your makeup as I am getting better in mine, let me know. Bye.